Ready, set, dive!
So it's very important to get your own mask and make sure it fits properly. I use Defog every time, which is a gel you put on the lens of your mask. And I don't fit it too tightly because naturally underwater the pressure will tighten your mask. So unless you want a super sexy mask line on your face, just nice fit, loose, defog, you're good to go.
One of the most important things to remember as a beginning diver is to descend slowly and equalize the pressure in your ears as you're going down. And you can do this by plugging your nose and blowing gently. That will help alleviate the pressure in your ears. One thing to be mindful of though is when you're plugging your nose and blowing, don't blow too hard because you actually can bruise your eardrums, so be gentle.
Holly, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. I didn't equalize on my last dive.
Don't let this happen to you.
What?
One thing you want to practice, no matter how long you've been diving, is your buoyancy control. And the reason you want to control your buoyancy is you don't want to hit the reef with your fin accidentally or your arm. You want to be able just to hover right above it, observe the wildlife, and not interfere. Another reason you want to control your buoyancy underwater is the more that you move, the more energy you expend, and the faster you'll have to come up to the surface to get air. So whether it's your first dive or your 100th dive, something to always keep in the back of your mind to be respectful of the underwater world. One of the most amazing feelings is to be able to swim alongside barracuda or see a shark up close. But you have to remember that you're in their world now and not to touch any of the fish that you see, also because you don't know what's poisonous and what isn't. So you don't want to hurt yourself or any of the wildlife underneath the surface.
Even though you might be really excited about what you're about to see underwater, it is so important for you to pay attention to your dive master when they're giving their dive plan. The dive master will just generally tell you what you're about to see underwater, give you a sense of the underwater geography because they know it the best, and then give you information about your safety stop before you come up.
Like with any sport, scuba diving takes practice, and I think the best way is to do something I did a few years ago, and that was to fully immerse myself into diving by going to an all-inclusive dive resort, which really helps you to hone your skills, be more comfortable as a scuba diver, because you just get that exposure and get that experience. So I'd highly recommend that to anybody who really just wants to immerse themselves into scuba diving.